Hey guys, welcome to another new day on the Daily Random vlog. Random Andrew here. Yesterday was kind of an interesting day. If you watched the vlog, I had a lot of fun out in the mud, but something bad happened. Something happened with the motor. I don't know if you heard it in that last clip where Clifford's coming up the road, but it sounded really like that. Well, I figured out what the issue was. I didn't even realize at that point it was an issue, but Clifford lost a brush. Here, I'll explain it out last night. So let's jump back in time about, I don't know, 12 hours or so. Yeah, I was up pretty late last night. Here you go. Hey guys, quick little update for you. Coming to you from the past. Yesterday. Yes, I'm speaking to you from yesterday. Actually, I'm always speaking to you from yesterday. Anyways, had something bad happen with Clifford last night. I was setting up to do a monster jam type jump off of a curb, or over a curb rather, and Clifford died. Clifford died when he landed. Yes, steering was good and everything else, but he was dead. Let me show you what happened. This is a Titan 775 Summit motor. Let's go inside for a closer look. See that guy right there? That is the brush. It sits against the commutator. So the commutator spins. It's actually hard to spin without a pinion on it. You'll see that piece inside turn with it. This helps transfer polarity between the two different coils that actually power the motor when they energize. Anyways, that's what the brush should look like. A square piece mounted on a copper plate inside there, and that's what actually sits against the commutator. That is the brush. Okay, we'll go around to the other side of the motor. Oh my goodness, would you look at that? See that copper tab in there kind of flashing at you right there as I move the motor? How it's missing! It's missing that whole black piece mounted on the little copper plate. Yeah, it's missing a brush. This motor is less than 2 months old. I am not impressed, but I'm not worried. Because there's a DeWalt motor. Haha, thank you, Craig. I've already ground the gear off the end of it. Yes, I covered it in tape to keep all the metal filings and everything out. Just gotta switch the wires over, and everything should be good to go. I'm even looking at the same output shaft length, so I won't have to do anything special to it. I even have around here somewhere, this plate, which I've already honed out the center of to accommodate for the larger bearing spot on the DeWalt motor. I'll let you guys know how it turns out, probably momentarily, but for me it'll be overnight. See you tomorrow. And like I said, instantaneously we're into the next day. So, I'll show you guys what I come up with. Dun, da, da, da. There you go. That is a DeWalt 18 volt. If you look, actually it says right here DC 18 77715, which is probably a code. I'm guessing the 77015. Yeah, is the motor size. It is heavier than that Titan 5 or Titan 775. It feels bulkier, but yet it's the exact same size. I did test run this in the back room, and yes, it's good to go, but we haven't test run it outside yet. It's looking like it's going to be dark before I actually get out the door, so whether or not I'll be able to film anything, I don't know. If not, maybe I'll just build something up in the back room and film that. But regardless, after, if I do go out for a run, I will be telling you guys and showing you how it held up. Now the brushes in this motor, I wonder if I can show you guys. Bear with me here, folks, bear with me. And you can see, let me stabilize my arm on something. You can actually see the brush down inside the motor sitting against the commutator. And it's actually a big graphite, would that be graphite? A very, very conductive block. For lack of anything better to call it, it's attached to the end of the copper tab. Transfers power through the commutator into the coils, which would be in this part of the motor. When those coils are electrified, They react with the magnets on the outside of the casing, creating power. In this case, oodles and oodles of torque. Now, you guys know Jess, Hef, from the vlogs. Hasn't been in the vlogs in a little bit. He's been working on some things. Hasn't been out as much, but he's working on some things. Both he and Dale, I'm pretty sure both him and Dale, have actual brand new DeWalt motors right from a retailer. He even picked himself up some extra brushes. So I'm assuming one of the biggest differences between his motor and my motor, and we'll make sure to show you guys as soon as he's out and about again. If you look around the bearing, where the bearing seat is, the bearing casing here, the bell, this part, and you see these 4 pop rivets, I'm pretty sure his will have screws so he can just take his apart and rebuild the brushes if he ever needs to. Whereas this one's not meant to be. It's been riveted, it's closed, it's shut. I'm going to take a minute, real quick, to explain something. This. And it's November. No, I'm not participating in Movember, whatever those hip, trendy, hipster, fad-following people do. My clippers, because usually I'll clip first, like buzz it down low, and then I'll shave it with a razor and get that nice young look again. But my clippers died, and I have no more razors, and I'm just going to say heck it and see where it grows. Now, I'm kind of curious, I'm not sure it's this side or this side, but I've got these spots that they're not gray hairs, they're white. They're actually coming in, just 2 little streaks right there. It's really weird, but I'd like to see where that goes. So, as irritating as it is, I'm just going to let it grow. Let it go. Just let it grow. Oh boy. But yeah, it's not a trend thing. It's not a hipster thing or anything like that. I can't stand trend followers. I like trendsetters. Those guys are pretty cool. Very unique. Original ideas. Well, nobody has original ideas. Ask Mark Twain about that one. But it's just, I don't know. I want to see where it goes. Yeah. Out for a little bit of a night tour. Gonna test the motor out. Yeah, that's the new DeWalt motor in there. And we're just basically going to do the around the block thing. It's a little urban crawl. Still about the same amount of torque so far as the other motor had. Blower looking really nice, lit up by them roof lights. But, if I get a chance to stop and record something, I will. But know that I'll be updating you eventually anyways. It's dark out. Look, you can't see nothing. Oh, a little bit further along in the walk, and so far, Clifford's doing mighty fine, doing awesome. Project Red over there, and its driver in there. Making our first stop at the store just so that he can do that, and I thought I'd record this a little bit. Yeah, just filling space, in other words. That mighty truck. Back from the urban crawl, and you know what? That motor's not too bad. It's noisier for one, though. So give it that, it's noisier. That could be that it's consuming more power, there's more power transfer at the brushes, still creating more noise? Maybe, perhaps. I don't know, honestly. I'm just guessing. But, hang on. I did think of one way that I could possibly show you guys what I mean by it being more noisy. So yeah, just a quick, short little climb up and over this stuff here so you can hear how this motor sounds. It's a little bit different than the Titan 775. Run over the camera. And then there's, right here, a climb of sorts. That could have been a lot worse. But yeah, I figured I'd show you that it was a nice mucky run. Well, not mucky, but there was a bit of mud found. Got to lock some diffs, spin some tires, see how that motor reacts. I've obviously already had the lid off and disconnected wires and stuff, except for the ones I probably should have. But the motor didn't really heat up excessively. Everything looks fine, like there's no temperature. It's cold to the touch, the ESC. And from what I can tell, if I can tell, hang on a second, bear with me guys. The brushes are still intact, so everything's good that way. I know it's really kind of hard to see in there, but if you know what you're looking for, you know they're there. You know that they are there. So now I guess I'll just kind of tidy it up. It doesn't really need a wash down, but I'll tidy it up. I'm going to clean Clifford's shell right out. And then I have an idea. Inside Clifford's shell you will find a mess of wires. This is the plug for the lighting, the red underglow. This is the plug that runs my Xbox 360 fan that reassures everything stays nice and cool. I will not be running it anymore without a fan, because I think that may have been the problem why I lost a brush yesterday. Things heated up because I don't know, maybe it was accustomed to having a fan. This is my tail lights and my roof lights. The only other lights that are really missing will be mounted to the chassis itself. Will be the bumper lights. In time I will have bumper lights, I hope. But if you're a member of the local Rail City RC Addicts, you will have seen Jess Heffern, or JJL Heffern, has been doing a similar underglow kit with his truck, although I think his lights are white, mine being red. He did something that actually really amplified the amount of light shining out from underneath. This stuff right here. He coated... This stuff used to actually be made of like a tin, really heavy, thick. So I wasn't too sure. Now that I know it's like plastic thin, there's no added weight to it. So I'm probably going to take a page from Mr. Heff's book, and I will be lining the inside to get that same glow effect. I do like the fact that the body lights up and glows, like the whole body itself looks like it's alive. But these spots where I've got Gorilla Tape holding my wires in place is a black spot, and then you've got a lit up spot, and it just doesn't look even enough to have it all glowing like that, and there's no other way around it. So thanks for the idea there, Heff. You'll be glad to know I'm following suit. That will probably be in an upcoming vlog though, so stay tuned for that, guys. For now though, the headache pains, they're pretty strong tonight, so I'm gonna sit down, get the edit done, try and get to sleep early, and we all know that's, as soon as you say that, you jinx yourself. You won't get to sleep early. But hopefully I can just sit down, relax, try and forget about the headaches. I don't actually know if they're headaches or migraines, but I know they're a pain in my butt. Well, a pain in my head. So, at that, thanks for watching. Leave some feedback in the comments section down below. I love hearing from you guys. You guys are my subscribers. You guys are pretty much most of the reason I'm doing these videos. And it's a video log, and if you guys like them, you entertain them, there's for you guys. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate the support. Like I said, please, comment down below. Let me know what kind of trucks you have. Let me know how long you've been into RCing. I just love hearing from my subscribers. That's all. Think positive, stay positive, keep a smile on your face, and we'll see you right here tomorrow's vlog. Good night. This vlog, it's over.